In the Star Wars timeline that we know and love, bad things happen, but of course, the good side wins in the end. The saga ends with the Jedi defeating the Sith. There are other ways that this story could have gone, though. It's time that we explore a different timeline. The darkest timeline. Following an attack on the Wookiees, Yoda has been stationed on Kashyyyk. He watches both the clones and the Wookiees fight bravely against the Separatist forces. That's when Palpatine sends out the famous message.
Execute Order 66.
Yoda's army turns on him. In Star Wars Revenge of the Sith, we see Yoda survive. In this timeline, he does not. Master Yoda has been killed. This is where our new story begins. Palpatine's Order 66 wipes out almost every Jedi in the galaxy. Jedi Knight Anakin Skywalker, who is now Darth Vader, has a conversation with Padme, his wife. Palpatine has sent him on a secret mission, so he can't tell her what it is. Halfway across the galaxy, Obi-Wan Kenobi has survived Order 66. When he came back to Coruscant, he had found that the Empire had arisen. Without the advice of Master Yoda, he tried to take on Palpatine. Unfortunately, Obi-Wan is quickly defeated, and he is killed. Once Anakin was finished with his secret mission, he came back to Coruscant. He yelled, "Padme, I've returned. The Chancellor sent me on a mission to kill the last of the Separatists."
Then we can go to Naboo to raise our child.
"No, Padme. Under my new empire, we can raise our child here."
What are you saying, Anakin?
"I'm saying that the dark side has freed us."
I can't stay with you, Anakin.
"Padme, you don't understand. I did what's best for the galaxy."
Anakin, I can't support you or your empire.
"Then you will be made to." Vader then began to force choke Padme. He yelled, "In time, you will see the truth." Padme was slowly suffocating until everything went black. When Padme was asleep, her twin babies had emerged from her. Anakin was standing over her. "Look at the male," he said. "He looks just like me."
I'm naming them Luke and Leia.
A creepy smile arose on Anakin's face. "Luke and Leia will serve the Empire well." Padme saw what Anakin had become, and she died. Star Wars Rebels focuses on a rebel cell called Ghost Squadron. Their leader is a surviving Jedi Padawan. His name is Kanan Jarrus. His student is called Ezra Bridger. In Star Wars Rebels, these two are constantly being trailed by Darth Vader's Inquisitors, or Jedi Hunters. In this version of the story, though, Vader has no need for Inquisitors. He has his children. Where the Inquisitors failed, Luke and Leia did not. In fact, they slaughtered the entire Ghost Squadron. They then went on to kill every other surviving Jedi, including Ahsoka Tano. Leia was frightened.
There are still rebels left in the galaxy.
"Don't worry," said Luke. "The Death Star will fix that." Within the Mos Eisley Cantina, Han and Chewbacca sit at their table. Han is in a really good mood because he had just been flirting with a very promiscuous woman. I'm not making this up. The woman is canon. Chewie, how are we going to pay off this debt?" The 7'5" Wookiee just let out a long, sad moan. "There really is only one place to go." They boarded the Millennium Falcon and went to find the crime syndicate Crimson Dawn. They're greeted by two guards.
"Get in,"
they say. They enter a building to find Darth Maul sitting on a throne. Of course, Han was looking for his old girlfriend, Kira. She had now fully pledged herself to Maul.
Join us, Han,
she said. He realized that serving Maul was no worse than serving Jabba the Hutt. The leaders of Crimson Dawn were now Maul, Kira, and Han Solo. Luke and Leia had successfully found the Rebel Alliance. As the Death Star moved into range, the Battle of Yavin began. Luke Skywalker flew his TIE fighter straight at the Rebel fleet. The Rebels attempt to evacuate, but it's too late. Leia has taken down the leading ship. The Death Star has destroyed Yavin and the Rebellion altogether. Palpatine asked Luke and Leia to come to his throne room. These two were seen as heroes of the Empire, but Palpatine only saw them as one thing: a threat to his power. The two of them were more powerful than he is. He could never defeat them. Not alone. Palpatine flew to his cloning facility on Coruscant, and he found a clone of himself.
My son, the Palpatine bloodline cannot end with us.
Well, I have wonderful news. I will soon be married.
Good. Your child will protect the throne from the Skywalkers.
We will remain the most powerful family in the galaxy.
If you had a child, what would you name them?
If they're male, Sheev. If they're female, Rey. The Galactic Empire is more powerful than we have ever seen them. It's even starting to look more like the First Order that we saw in the sequel trilogy. The only thing that's gotten weaker is Darth Vader. He's an old man now. Luke and Leia are now stronger in the dark side. The Empire has no opposition, so they rule with an iron fist. The galaxy knows that they will never see freedom again. Now Vader has died, but Luke and Leia still live. They're older, but still useful to the Empire. For most, this is good, but for Palpatine, it's just dangerous. Palpatine wanted to kill them, and now he can. Rey kills them both instantly. The Skywalker bloodline has ended. Rey stands proudly above the two corpses.
Look, grandfather, I killed them.
Yes, you are making great progress.
I am, aren't I?
Certainly, my child.
Then I could kill you.
With one stroke of her lightsaber, the Emperor has been killed. The new Empress Palpatine assumes her throne. She now controls the largest military in the galaxy, including 8 Death Stars. Any planet that stands in her way will be destroyed. The galaxy has entered the darkest era ever seen, and there is no turning back. Leave a like, subscribe, and may the Force be with you. If this video ever comes true, you will need it.